camera doing? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Hi guys. So welcome to what is going to be a day in the life of running a small business slash. I don't like calling them small businesses because they're not. My business is not going to be small for long. It's going to blow up, be huge. But I haven't really talked much about Alula. So yeah, I have a business called Alula Collections, which sells a collection of beautiful things, which is like jewellery. Yeah, it's basically just jewellery at the moment. I can't lie, it's just jewellery. But the idea has always been to expand it. So lots of things, beautiful things. And so it's like an umbrella term to collect everything in. I've just launched my summer collection and then I went away to Cornwall. So, oops. So I have a lot of orders to make up and a lot of things to do. And I've also got a very exciting product coming out, completely different, soon. So I need to get them on the road because I really want to get them out for summer. They are a summer product, that's your first clue. But first I need to sort out my room. I don't know if you can see, it is a mess. I'll show you better. So this is the mess. No, I'm joking. I'm so sleepy. So yeah, this is the situation. So I do all my beading and Alula-ing, so packing, making there, and then everything else is just an entire, like, it's just awful. So, like, I do need to get on with these orders, but there's no point cracking on with something if you're going to be working in a mess, because then I'm just going to work in more of a mess, and then I'm just going to panic and then not do anything because I'm in a mess. So I'll quickly do a quick tidy up, and then we'll go from there. God, clean workbench, but now I have to do this awful job. As you can see, my floor is covered in dirt and beads because I just drop everything and it attracts all the beads. So what I have to do before I hoover is pick out any big things I've dropped like this and check that there are no beads on the floor that like are expensive or silver. I think this could be a sterling silver ball. Yep, that could be a sterling silver ball. Put that there. That I can hoover up because occasionally, like, I'll drop something like that's not just a black star. I'll drop something like a whale tail pendant or a cowrie shell, and stuff like that is expensive, and I'll just clean them, sanitize them all, and then I just reuse them. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing now. Okay, it's by no means extremely tidy. I'll have to strip my bed, so I've got to put that on, but I can work with this. So now it is just a case of putting together a to-do list of all the hundreds of millions of things I need to do. So the main thing I need to do is check up on this new product that's being made. I need to check and see how that's coming along, make sure that everyone's on the same path. Then I need to get the orders out and I need to order in the stock for that. From all different wholesalers, like it's not from one place. I order everything in separately, so that'll be fun. And then I'm going to start making what I can. Yeah, this is the one that I use on a day-to-day basis. Nikki actually got me this, and he's got the same one because we try to keep each other organised. I use mine pretty much every day I'm being productive. Oh, look, you can see me there. But if I'm not being productive, then I wouldn't have used this. So I'm really trying to get into, it's not journaling, but it's just getting into a to-do list, because I read this thing, this like quote once, and it was like, you can't expect to have a productive day if you don't have a productive to-do list or something. But anyway, yeah, these are great, and it gives you like little instructions on how to use the book, because it's kind of like a set out format. And basically, the reasons why I love it is because it has, let me find a good page. So it has monthly reviews, which this is one I've not filled in, but you just you can put the whole month in, like with this one, which is, I kind of use this for the monthly things, but you also can put the most important things of the month, so that's kind of helpful. And it also has, let me turn it over, also has all your goals, so like short-term goals, and then there's long-term goals and medium-term goals and long-term goals. So I think that just helps keep you on track with what you're trying to achieve. And then it has your weekly review. So these were just like last week things that I needed to do, or like, I don't know when it was, ages ago. Obviously not that much of a busy week actually, but that was just 1 week. But no, I'm definitely going to fill this in. So on the days you've just got all of these bits. So 3 things to be grateful for, affirmations, tasks, and various things. And it tells you to like label it by like A1. So A1 is the thing that has to get done, and then A2, A3. So those are the 3 most important tasks have to be done. And then B, C, D, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm just going to fill this in now. It's a feeling then when your dog runs off and leaves you in your room alone. No, it's heartbreaking. I basically said the 3 things that I need to do today is order in the stock, check progress on the thing that's being manufactured, and do my Alula stories just to let everyone know that I am a bit behind on orders, because it's really naughty of me. But I took a few days off to go to Cornwall with some girls, which I haven't honestly taken a holiday in years. Like, and to be fair, I didn't actually take any time. Well, I took time off for making, but I was still being public on my Instagram. I'm really bad at taking a break. I just feel really like, I feel like if I'm taking a break, then you're going to sacrifice for it. And I know that's not the mentality and everyone needs a break to be productive, but I just know that when I'm not working, I'm not getting the sales, and it's a big year for me this year with Alula. So yeah, so I'm just going to do my Alula Insta stories and I'll try and pop them in here. So I've done me stories. My pup's still on my bed, chilling away. She has the best life ever. She just gets to lie on my bed, which is super comfy, all day, watch me and sleep. Dreamy. Right, anyway, so now I have put my anxieties out in the world. I now need to do something about them, and I try and conquer everything. Even though I've just done that to-do list, I've decided I'm going to conquer everything by the thing that's stressing me out the most. Because like I did put it on my list, get my laptop's dead. So this is my life. Oh no. And then this is the worst part about the whole situation, is this is the length of my laptop cable. It's tiny because my sister had her friends round and it was my fault. I stupidly put the laptop, like, the charger cable stretched out across the kitchen, like in a walkway, like where people walk, and then someone walked into it and broke it. So that was great. And then I had to buy a new one, and these were like £15, and they didn't have long ones, but obviously I was desperate for a cable, so I just had to go with it. So this is great. So I think what I'll do is I'll just have to do it on the floor by charging cable. Story of my life. Okay. Let me. Does anyone find that the Apple Macs have like the cables on the weird side? We have power, but we don't have internet. Why is my life like this? This is seriously, I don't know why I'm complaining. This is so accurate for you guys what my life is like every day trying to run a business. I have no Wi-Fi, I have no signal, I have no stock, and it is all a nightmare. These are all the orders. That's a lie. Why am I lying to you? Okay, I think I've got orders from about, I don't know, I've done that one, from about there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 orders that I've got to make up. So that's fun. So I'll be doing that. But now I've got to go through it and work out what of... Okay, I don't know why I did that. So cringe. So anyway, I'm just doing it systematically. So I'm just going through the orders, going onto the website, the required website, and then just adding that thing to the basket. How fun is my day? So it's basically, I just give myself, it's online shopping, but for orders. So it's kind of, I mean, is it going in the basket? One item added. Okay, I think I might have added like 50 of them. Why can't I see it? Oh yeah, I've added 3. I mean 3 and 50, potato, patata, same thing. But yeah, no, I prefer doing it systematically. And some people are like, oh, that's dropshipping, but it's not. Because for me, I don't like wasting stuff, and I have in the past. I'll show you now actually. Because this is like quite bad, and like, obviously having a business is like making mistakes and stuff, but I used to pre-make everything, and now I have like boxes of just beads, another one here, and stock that I've just not used and I can't sell because it's probably gross designs, and it's really old now, so, and it doesn't really represent who Alula is anymore, so I don't really want to sell them on. So I just prefer to do everything to the book, so there's no waste and everyone's happy and gets brand new bits and pieces, unless I'm making them. But then if I make them, yeah, then I'm ordering the beads, so it's like the same thing. I create for myself, which is I order beads when I see them off any random website, and I don't A, check what they're called, or B, remember the website. And now I'm in this situation and it's really stressing me out because I'm going to have to end up going through all the websites to look up all of their products to see if they're on there, which is my own fault. But I'm trying to think, like, what would I have typed in to find that in the first place? So annoying. I'll find it. So we're having a cuddle break, aren't we? I've honestly been through my whole emails. I've been onto all the websites that I thought would type them into my emails and I can't find anything. Oh, how difficult can it be to find some blue and pink beads, huh? Very tricky. Update on the bead situation. So I've been here for ages and I finally cracked the shop because I went onto my phone, went into order history, like not order history, but like search history. I worked out, because I know I was babysitting the night that I placed the order, worked out the day I was babysitting, worked out like the day. And then I found the shop and it was called The Bead Shop. Out of all the shops I've been looking for, I could have just typed in The Bead Shop or Bead Shop. But anyway, I had to call her up and say, because I didn't have an account with them, I didn't have any order history, any emails. So I said, I'm pretty sure I placed an order with you, blah, 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 on this day. Oh my God, why can't I? Can you check? And she was like, yeah. And then I did, and I was right. But she said she's going to now email me my confirmation of the order. But maybe that's the issue. Maybe they're not coming through because they've got the wrong email address. That could be it. Or they could be in my junk. Not in junk. I'm gonna have to call them back, aren't I? Oh, that's gonna be so embarrassing. Maybe do I wait a bit? How long do you wait before you go, you haven't sent me an email? Because that's rude. Okay, I'm gonna have to call her back. I hate myself. Literally, as I went to her, oh, I'm really sorry, I think I could have given you the wrong email address. It came through on my phone, and then I just had to pretend that I had the wrong email address. But we actually worked out that it's actually another Gmail account. It's Elle's Shells, which was originally what what Alula was called. But then I kind of thought it didn't sound as professional as Alula Collections, as Elle's Shells. So I've got a really husky voice today, sorry. So let's see if it's in here. I do this all the time. Whenever I create like a business, I have created multiple, because I create multiple of businesses, ideas, names, brands, and then I never actually carry on with the business. Like I just go, I've done Shark's been a business before, I've had Pet Mania, I've had L Shells, but actually this is the business that's evolved because this is Alula. I've had Shark Clothing was going to be one, Pet Mania, Blanchet, I'm sure there's been another one. No, I think they're the three. Blanchet, I still think I'll do one day. Oh, Claclo, it's going to have Claclo rugs. See, there's loads, absolutely loads. I just think of business ideas, names and ideas, create a Gmail account, and then it never carries on. So now I'm going to have to try and get into my L Shells jewellery account. Trying to think, what would the password be? lshellsjewellery@gmail.com. Done for today. I'm literally done for today. They're all so I've just got in, went on to these beads, and this is for a customer that's like a really amazing customer. She must have ordered from me like 20 times. That's not me exaggerating, like literally. And she was like, I really want it for when I go on holiday. I was like, I'll get it to you. And look, oops, out of stock. And I know that I was the last person to get these beads, which was on the 11th of June, whenever they came, like 2 days after, because they had to refund me because they didn't have enough. Oh, so now I'm gonna have to try and find these beads somewhere else, but chances of that is like winning the lottery, because people are so difficult with beads. Like, no. Oh, maybe I've just found them on Etsy. Maybe Etsy sellers will win the day. But they're so much more expensive. Oh no, this is all going wrong today. What do you do in the situation that you can't get any stock in? You pay £2 or literally £1 extra to get them, and you lose out on a profit. Plus postage. So this is going to cost me so much. Where are they from? Maybe I'll check to see if I've got any beads left. Hang on. Actually, I'll take you with me. I'll take you with me, may as well. So, they'll be in my new drawer. So this is where I put my new beads. Oh, I do! Is that going to make a whole necklace though? I doubt it. You're in my beading tray, but it's a good place to be. So I've now pretty much ordered everything. Really annoyingly, with when you order from like wholesalers, you have to like buy it on their website, and then you haven't actually bought it because they have to send you an email confirmation invoice thing, and then you have to pay through the invoice. So I can't confirm that it's like gone through. So I'm just sitting here hoping that that's going to come through quickly, so I can try and get the post today, like get it sent out today. But while I'm just doing like that sort of stuff, like emails and stuff, I'm just sending some emails to people reference ball masters, because I've got a stand there this year, which is so exciting, but I'm just a bit confused over what I need to do to like secure it. So just sending some emails for that and to do with the new product, and then I will finally be able to start on the orders. Okay, I'm now back and I'm now going to start on my beading. I just had some lunch and some toast and some cake and some sweets and a cup of tea, because basically what happened was really healthy, went with the salad because I'd just been eating rubbish. Then I had a cup of tea, and then I was like, oh, I'll have one of Mum's cakes that she made yesterday, because I'll go out of date if I don't eat them, because they've got fresh cream on. So I was like, you know, got to be good for the environment, don't want the waste. And then I was still hungry, so I had a slice of toast, and then I was like, I'm actually still hungry, so I had another slice of toast, and then I went in the biscuit drawer and there were sweets left over from yesterday, so that didn't end well. But I'm finally back. My teeth aren't that yellow, it's just the lighting, I promise. And I'm going to put on some James and Canis in the background, just because they're brilliant, just to have on when you're not wanting to like think about too much, and do some orders. Now the next day. Yesterday all I did was make up orders and make up orders and make up orders, so I thought that's boring, I'm not going to do that. But this is not strictly to do with Alula, but I'm painting my mum a painting picture for her birthday, and I need to get the base coat done before, because it's got loads of layers on it. Otherwise I won't have time to like do it in time, because I'm very last minute, and her birthday's in 3 days. So I'm going to do that, and then I think the plan is just making up more orders today and packaging up. So this is me trying to pick up this art easel. Shut my door because no one wants to see it, Lou. That I got given years ago. I asked for a use it as a Christmas present, and this is like a really cool one because it collapses down and stuff, but it's very like flimsy. And I haven't like used it since I've done my art A level, so let's hope I can work out how it goes, because I remember it was an absolute pain last time. Right, I think I need to make those higher. Maybe if I put them to the longest. I think it's like a giraffe legs or something. Right. See now that one's too, oh no. Okay, right. So this bit is the bit that the canvas goes on, or whatever you're painting the thingamabob goes on. This is the top. God, it's got cobwebs over it, because that like can clip in, I think. So I think if I'm correct, it literally. Oh no, maybe that clips in like that. No. Right, hang on. Oh, easy as that. And then I'm not sure how this bit works. It's kind of like it's a spring. Oh yeah, maybe it's like that. Right, now I need to get the canvas board. Okay, so this is the board I got. it looks a bit more rectangular, but I wanted it to be square, but it was the best one I had for the best value. I was really annoyed at college. You used to be able to get like a big board like this. Actually, I think it was MDF, same thing, but for £1. And I had to pay £13 for this. You know, Mum always says, oh, make presents, they're cheaper and they're so much more thoughtful. Well, this was £13. Obviously, I'm happy to spend £13 on my mama. And then the paint was like £30. And I already bought her something else, £20, so I nearly spent like £70 on that. But, you know, she's worth it. I hope she likes it. So my plan is, I'm going to take this, I'll try and, I could insert a picture of the artist. I love Sophie T, basically it's Sophie T painting. I'm not copying, I'm inspired, but I'm going to credit her because this is completely her work. And if I could afford the real thing for my mum, I would get her the real thing, but I can't. So we're improvising. Okay, right, that's not going to work, is it? Right, let me work out what I'm going to do. Pop-ups keeping me company as always, just sitting there. But yeah, I thought I'd show you the paints I got because they're really beautiful colours. So, come on. Okay, so paint-wise, these are the two colours I already had for another painting I did. It's actually a paint along with Sophie T. I'm just obsessed with Sophie T. So this is like, to be fair, I did think this was more of a neon pink, but it's just a really bright pink. Obviously, I've got this really basic white. I don't know why I'm showing you my white. It's called titanium white. And then, so, I got a neon orange because I thought those two together will make it pop. Then I got a baby pink as a base colour. To be honest, they kind of look, no, they'll be fun. Then I got a blue for contrast, a green for like hints, yellow because I feel like I needed a yellow, some more titanium white, but a bigger tube because I think this is going to be my holy grail, and then a little bit of Prussian blue for like contrast as well. So we'll see how that goes. My plan is to paint everything white and then go in with like an ombre background and then start with the swirls because it's quite a swirly piece. I was going to buy a new paintbrush to do like the swirls. They were like £21 for a paintbrush, and I was like, no, absolutely not. So we'll be improvising with the paintbrushes I've got. But yeah, now I'm just going to paint the background white and then get on with my beading. Okay, I've had to put it on the floor because the easel wasn't working. So we're floor painting, Rosie. Dip. Dip. Just not impressed by that. Right, so I was going to try and hold you guys up, but I can't. So I'm just going to have to hold and we'll go for it. So I think I'm just going to splodge. Ooh. Splodge. And then go for it. Okay, wow, mesmerising. It is now all white. I know a lot of people are going to be like, why did you just paint it white when it was white anyway? But it's more for the texture, and it actually is, oh God, actually is a different colour. Like it's kind of like a yellowy white, which when you want it white, it's not great. So yeah, that's going to dry now. I'm going to get on some beading and then I'll come back later and start to draw in the heart. Okay, so I've just finished making these ones. Don't know. So these are just 0.1% of all the orders that I've got to do, but these silver sterling smiley bracelets are my favourite. I love them so much. And obviously I've got the smiley pearls and the smiley necklace going out. Excuse my grubby nails. But yeah, I'm going to get them all wrapped up and ready to go to their new homes. It's gremlin me. I have had a shower, my hair's not greasy, and I've been really crap at filling you guys in on what I've done today because, turn my ring light down, but you can still see me if I come here, because basically I just made orders all day and it was really boring and you guys probably didn't want to see that, but I did go to post office and I should have filmed that and I didn't. But now, and I did a workout actually. I'll show you this really cute clip of Rosie. Rosie. work out now? Rosie, can I work out now? But now I'm going to do the next stage of the heart, which is masking taping it. So I thought you guys might like to watch that. I'm not sure how I've managed to stretch a day in the life of running a small business over 3 days and include everything apart from what I do in my small business. These are all my parcels that I'm going out today. It's just 7. I've got about another 11 to get out, so that's going to be fun. And update on painting. Actually, I'll turn it around. Ta-da! So it's getting a lot better. I'm going to edit it tonight. My mum's downstairs, so I've got to be quiet. I'm just going to put some glitter, some gold and some crayons over it just to bring out the textures. But yeah, no, I'm super happy with it so far. Yeah, that is it all from that is all from me. Room is now safe again and life is back to how it was 2 days ago, so that's great. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on your noties. I hate saying that, but please do, because it really helps and we'll be really grateful. So thanks so much, see you soon, bye.